Greetings builders, Daniel here and welcome to another exciting build review. For those who don't know, my build reviews offer in just a couple of minutes all the information that you need to decide if this build's for you or not. If this is meant to be the one, you can find a complete guide in the first comment or in the video description. And if this video helps you, please leave a thumbs up to support the channel. Thank you very much, and let's get into it! Today's build can explode the whole screen of enemies with only one click. The Explosive Shot Witch Hunter with the Mercenary Class. Explosive Shot already has a big area of effect, but when combined with the Heralds of Ice, Ash and Thunder, we get this profusion of elements where your fire can shock, your cold can ignite and your lightning can freeze. It's just very satisfying to play. To visit the pros of this build, I would start of course with the clear speed. You only need one shot to explode all the enemies of your screen, and you also get a good amount of movement speed on your passive tree. The single target damage is also amazing and can kill tier 15 bosses pretty quickly and with a lot of style. Now to visit the cons, I have to start saying that you need to get used to the way we do single target damage on this build. You need to quickly change between rounds and buffs to get the best out of your combo. But don't worry, after some tries the muscle memory will take place and it won't be hard at all. Another issue is that even though this build has many defensive layers, armor is not one of them. So if a physical hit passes your evasion, it will take a lot of your HP. Talking about the budget, this build is cheap. You can get it destroying low tier maps with only around 60 exalteds. To advance to mid tier maps I recommend around 100 exalteds, and for the high tier around 6 divines. This might look expensive, but before advancing to high tier maps you're going to drop a lot of exalted orbs on low tier ones. Don't forget that on PoEbuilds.net you can find a list with all the equipment that you need to buy for this build, with direct links for examples being sold by other players. You only need one mandatory unique item for this build, the Three Dragons helmet that not only grants up to 20% to all elemental resistance, but also allows your explosive shot to shock and your shock burst rounds to freeze. For clear speed I'll give this build 10 out of 10. It's incredibly satisfying to explode huge amounts of monsters with only one click. You can farm many tier 15 maps per hour with this one. The single target damage is amazing and deserves 9 out of 10. We have shock burst rounds to deal a lot of damage to enemies after shocking them with explosive shot. I only took one point out because the huge damage only works while the enemy is shocked, which means that with big bosses that have over 2 million life, you need to reapply the shock with explosive shot before starting another round of high damage. For the survivability I'll give it 9 out of 10. This build has a lot of evasion and a barrier that can protect you from elemental damage. The only issue is that we have no armor. If physical damage passes your evasion, it can take a lot of your HP. And that's it for today guys, what did you think about this Explosive Shot Witch Hunter? Please take a second to tell me in the comments and leave a thumbs up to support the channel. I wish you guys an amazing day, and don't forget to keep building!